One night, the police came into our home. They kicked open the doors and they broke the windows. They told us that they were taking the house, that it was no longer ours. After that incident, I became an angry person. I was angry, and I told myself that I would do anything to find justice and freedom. Apartheid caused divisions among people. For example, there was education meant for white people and education meant for black people. The education for black people was of a very low standard. When the government made a budget, most of that money was going to white people. Even in the classrooms, the black students' classrooms were overcrowded compared to the white students' classrooms. While I was growing up, I was determined to become a lawyer so that I would be able to fight apartheid legally. After that cruel incident and that harsh treatment, my view changed immediately. And I wanted an immediate solution that would help us find peace, find freedom, and find justice. I went on to join a political organization. I agreed to cross the border, where I was being trained in the military. The political organization made me a military commander of soldiers that were fighting for freedom. My responsibility as a commander was to establish cells where we could store our weapons for war and to train others who came to join that organization. We were training them in guerrilla warfare, showing them how to use guns or different explosives that we stored in those cells. I was a very cruel person who did not respect anyone, who was not afraid of anything. I was not happy because I expected that as one organization we would be united because we had the same purpose. In my experience, there was hatred, there was prejudice, there was quarreling. My wife was already one of Jehovah's Witnesses. We agreed that she should find someone who would teach me about the Bible. A sister came and started telling me about the good news of God's kingdom. But things turned sour when she said that this kingdom of God will crush all these other kingdoms, including my political organization. I was furious as I was talking to her, but I saw that she was just smiling, not shouting, not even retaliating. I was surprised. It touched my heart. They invited me to the Kingdom Hall. What really got my attention is that everywhere I looked, everyone in the hall was participating. Little children were raising their hands, giving their answers freely. You could see they were well prepared and stayed on the topic. Each and every one of them found scriptures quickly. I was a university student, but I was unable to find the scriptures. That made me think, hey, I want to be the same as them. I noticed that the kind of education that they were receiving in Jehovah's organization was of a high standard compared to what we receive under apartheid, which was of a very low standard. From my experience, it is clear that trusting in people is chasing the wind. But putting trust in Jehovah God brings people happiness. Since I was young, I just wanted to find freedom, find peace, and become a happy person. but I could not find it until I came into the Kingdom Hall. That is where I found real freedom. I found real justice. I had real happiness, and I was shown what real love is. My life has changed tremendously. I have a close relationship with Jehovah. That relationship caused me to become a loving person, a person who is empathetic, someone who strives hard to be humble, someone who lives with people in peace. I clothe myself completely with the new personality.